It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening. We're here before the Ocean City Millville game with Coach Bert Ayala. Coach, 3-2 on the season. You got your team 4-2, 3-2 in the PowerPoints. The Thomas Jefferson win was a great win. That's absolutely. But last week you proved that if somebody's going to try to stop you one way, you're going to beat them another. So you really ran the ball well against Shawnee last week.
Yeah, I mean that's the Millville way, right? We're going to be able to run the ball. We're going to be able to pass the ball. Our key is always to have a balance to our offense so that we're not one-dimensional and teams are going to have to game plan to stop both ends of the game.
One thing that was really impressive last week, Coach, was Naeem Sharp with his jump cut. His jump cut really confounds some defensive linemen.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got natural ability, man. He's so dynamic and agile. He makes plays happen that sometimes just aren't there. So, I mean, just because of his ability, we're fortunate to have him in that backfield.
So now we have Ocean City coming in. Ocean City has a losing record. They were a team you faced last year in the South Jersey Group 4 playoffs. They've got a big arm quarterback in Riley Gunnels. What are you looking for out of Ocean City today?
I mean, listen, I think we're going to see a well-coached football team that's coming in. They're on a 3-game losing streak, so they have a lot of momentum along with losing in the sectionals last year. I know they've harbored those feelings for a whole season in summer, so I'm assuming them, and I'm sure that they're going to come in ready to play football. I mean, that's just the level of our conference and our play. Everybody's ready every night. So
Coach, I got to ask the question. Last year was a very close game at halftime in the playoff game, and then you guys really just ripped them in the second half. Do you think there's any bad blood between Ocean City and Millville?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I just say that they came in undefeated in the season. It's a sectional final. I mean, they were touted as having one of the better defenses in South Jersey, and our goal was to show that we have the best offense in South Jersey. So, I mean, we just came out there to win the football game, and everything else fell in place. That's it. I mean, the first half they played well. We made adjustments, and it helped us in that second half.
So let's talk about one negative about the team that I know you've been working on in practice, and that's the penalties. Because 11 for 94 last week against Shawnee didn't cost the team, but it's probably irritating you just a little bit.
I mean, listen, I mean, we're still a young football team, and I'm not making excuses, but with youth comes, mistakes. We have to be more disciplined in those big moments because we don't want it to bite us in the rear end when it counts most in, playoffs or whatever the big moment is. So, it's just a constant, getting at them and making sure that we're watching enough film to show where they made the mistake and just constantly improving.
So what can we expect out of Millville tonight as far as emotion, game plan, etc.?
I think I said it to you before. We're going to play football, man. We're going to play OBG football. We're going to play hard. We're going to play fast. We're going to play a high-tempo game, and we're going to have 11 hats at the ball. Our goal is to go out there and win.
Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight. Bring home a win.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field, where tonight West Jersey football action, an interdivisional matchup. The Ocean City Red Raiders come to town to play the Millville Thunderbolts. Ocean City 2-3 on the season. Millville's 4-2. I know I said in the interview that you saw previous to this that we were 3-2. The NJSIAA believes we've only played 5 games, but we really have played 6, so we really are 4-2. Rich Van Noort along with Tony Tron going here. And Tony, Millville got on the right track last week using that running game against Shawnee to beat the Renegades and get back in the win column.
Yeah, we had the coach's corner last night, and I think talking to Coach, we can talk now not only about the strategy. We're gonna run the ball. I think it's 2 words: Naeem Sharp. I think they're gonna cut the edges and work the edges with Naeem Sharp, and then also we'll see some jet sweeps, some bubble screens. So they're gonna work the edges and use their speed against this team.
So Ocean City on the season, as I said, are 2-3. They're on a 3-game losing streak, but they didn't lose to bad teams. They lost 35-6 to Delsey, who is a power right now in South Jersey. Group 3. Also Winslow 6-0 at Winslow, and then last week St. Joe came into Ocean City and won by a score of 7-3. So you have a 3-game losing streak, and they are not terrible teams.
Exactly, and so Ocean City's not in bad company because last week we were in Shawnee and
they also had a 3-game losing streak.
So it's a tough schedule for all these teams. They're in a tough division, and it just proves that it's going to make you tougher at the end of the year, as we all know.
So right now in South Jersey Group 4, Millville is the number 3 seed. Ocean City, despite their 2-3 record, is the 7 seed right now. The top 16 advance into the NJSIAA playoffs. Now, Ocean City is led by a big, strong quarterback, Riley Gunnels, 6'4", 215.
Yeah, they're slinging the ball though now this year. They're usually going to run the ball. Ocean City, they're passing the ball a lot. So I'm going to look to see to do more pass. I'll see more passing, and then that'll play right into our defense because our defense played Shawnee really tough, especially in the second half. So Shawnee has their hands full with our Thunderbolts tonight. And
the leading rusher for the Red Raiders is Duke Gunther with only 206 yards. Now, if you look at teams of Ocean City past, 206 yards is like a game.
Exactly.
And now it's for the season through 5 games. So it looks like, and if you want to know how Riley Gunnels is doing, he's completing 70 of 149 passes. He has 1,001 yards, 4 TDs, but 7 interceptions. Meanwhile, you can contrast that to Jacob Zamat, 83 for 159 on the year, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So that's going to be a key to the game, is going to be taking care of the football.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get the ball in the first half, which is probably the first time in a few games that we'll get the ball starting the game off. So we'll just see Jacob Zamat in the offense.
So Millville will come out. Now, there was talk of possibly delaying the start of this game because the bus Ocean City was taking broke down. And they did not get here till a little before 5:30. So they had a half hour to get on the field and stretch and work out. So there will be no delay to this game. They will start on time, and as the Thunderbolts come on out to the field.
And you can see where this is a pink game. You'll see our student body wearing pink for breast cancer awareness. So proud about that. And it is October, so they'll be ready. Even our cheerleaders are in pink.
So 2-3 Ocean City taking on 4-2 Millville here at John Barbow Stadium at Wheaton Field. And believe it or not, it's a beautiful October evening here. There is no wind to speak of. The temperatures are in the high 60s, low 70s. And it's a beautiful day for football for a mid-October day. And next week will be the close of the regular season against Cherokee. They come to town next week. So fast approaching is the end of the regular season.
And we'll be back here on Wheaton Field next week on Friday against Cherokee. It'll be a home game with Cherokee. And Rich, I'll bring it up. You have a tough time letting it go with amenities for us being put in the press box. So we'll see how we're going to handle that.
I think we should get some temporary scaffolding over on the visitor sidelines and let them either that or set up a table near the concession stand and let them go over there.
Yeah. So folks out there, we always accommodate all of our visiting opponents with all the accoutrements to facilitate their games. So we're going to the national anthem.
Now our national anthem. National anthem. We're just about set for action. And for those of you who are also watching the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves, I don't blame you. But make sure you have the sound turned up here. You leave the Phillies on silent. You don't need those national announcers. Keep the local guys up. And for those of you who have not kept track, the score is 6-0 Phillies as they head to the bottom of the fourth inning. The clock is set for 12 minutes. Millville will get the ball to start this game.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the condition of the field. It rained a lot, and it is a beautiful day today. And we'll see how it plays into the game with our speed.
Ryder Hay is the kicker for Ocean City. And back deep for Millville looks like Thomas Smith, along with Demir White and Latsier Brooks. The kickoff will not go to Latsier Brooks. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's been the trend. If they're well coached, they know not to kick it to Latsier. But you know what? The other two are no slouches.
As we found out last week, Shawnee had a weapon in Darren Wu, their kicker, who just didn't allow them to return it at all. Put it in the end zone. So we are ready for action. Hay getting ready. And there is the kick, and it is coming to Brooks at the 17. Finds a crease. He gets it up to the 40-yard line, is taken down there. Millville with excellent field position at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, north-south for Latsier. That's how it's done.
With his speed, Tony, you would think that a player with less experience would maybe try to take it to an edge or try to find a gap someplace else. Great job by Latsier. Get what you can. And he winds up getting great field position with a 23-yard return.
Yeah, I'll take the 40-yard line for a start.
Two wides to the far side, two near side to the short side of the field. Now Brooks goes in motion. They're going to get it to Brooks on the outside. He's going to cut it up and breaks one tackle. And again, gets what he can. Dives out to the 45-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to beat them on the edges. Ocean City slow to get set.
Hand off, Sharp. Cross midfield, cross the 45, and there you go. One thing I love about Naeem Sharp, Tony, is the way he finishes runs. He doesn't go backwards. He's always leaning forward. And that time, Sharp gets 12.
Yeah, he lowers his shoulder and finds that gap, and he's there.
1st and 10 Millville at the 43 of Ocean City. Zamat back to pass, fly pattern down the sideline. It's Brooks, and he's out of bounds inside the 10. The ball carried him out toward the sideline, and he couldn't keep his balance to stay in, so he just steps out, and the ball's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line for a gain of 33. And hand off to Sharp, but he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 10.
Tackled by Nick Layton. Shot the gap. Zamat looking for the next play from Coach Ayala.
So Millville taking their time in this set. They go in their base, 4 wides, 2 to each side. 2nd and goal from the 10. They fake the handoff. Zamat's getting rushed. He gets it to Hale. Hale gets through a couple of tacklers, but Ocean City does a great job of boxing him in at the 5-yard line. Gain of 5 to Hale. It's 3rd and goal from there. So 3rd and goal.
Go with a jumbo set. Go with Wildcat. Zamat's holding his hand. Not a good sign. Going to the trainer right now. You might be seeing him.
So Smith in the Wildcat on 3rd and goal from the 5. They give it to Sharp around the left edge, and he is going to not get to the goal line. He's close. He gets 4 to the 1-yard line. So 4th and goal from there.
Go Wildcat again.
Smith takes it, goes around left edge, and he's in for the touchdown. Thomas Smith from 1 yard, and Millville takes a 6-0 lead.
Well, that pass to Brooks set up this drive, and we're making it look easy on our first possession. If you can't see, Zamat still at the trainer, getting his hand looked at.
Jaden Reynes on for the extra point. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:58 left first quarter. Millville 7, Ocean City nothing. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavella. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
As an educator, I am passionate about ensuring the success of others. In Cumberland County, we have available grants and funding opportunities. We need to continue to offer more programs for educational growth so that individuals can succeed in the workforce. Let's keep that momentum going. That's why Darlene Barber and I are the people's candidates. I am Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, and I approve this message.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. L. Jones, Treasurer.
Reynes will kick off. And the ball comes up to Ryder Hay. And they box him in at the 28-yard line. And that's where Ocean City will take up 1st and 10. And Tony, let's go to the touchdown run by Smith.
Yeah, so he looked like he was going to go up the middle, and he just took it on the edge and went untouched for a touchdown. Thomas Smith turning out to be one of the team leaders in the last couple games. Impressed with him.
1st and 10. For Ocean City, Riley Gunnels is the quarterback for the Red Raiders. Takes a snap, handoff around right side. Trying to get to the outside. Millville shuts it down. That's Duke Gunther. And Gunther gets to the 30-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Little fear Brooks on the tackle.
Two wides to the near side. Tight end far side. Again, Gunther. And Gunther goes nowhere. Gunther goes nowhere. In fact, he loses yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. And by the looks of the linesman, he might have even lost a yard. We'll see where they put the ball. They do put it at the 27 for a loss of 3. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, we had a stunt when they were in blitz, and Kevin White in with the tackle.
So Ocean City flips the double wides to the far side this time. Gunther at running back and Gunnels in shotgun. 3rd down, 11. Straight drop back. Now they try to little push pass to Gunther, but they've got him bottled up. He gets a yard or two before he's finally handled. So the ball is spotted at the 28-yard line, and 1 yard gain. It's 4th and 10.
Nice tackle by Cam German, team captain and leader of the defense. Solomon Massey Kent.
Back to punt is J.P. Forster. Naeem Sharp back deep for the Thunderbolts. Solomon Massey Kent is the up back for Millville, standing at the Ocean City 40-yard line. There's the punt. Sharp fields it, avoids one tackler. Now he's going to try to set the edge. Puts his foot in the ground, but too many tacklers to avoid. And Sharp is pushed back.
Looks like the referee forward motion stopped at the 42, Rich. It's amazing that Sharp, as small as he is, he's so strong.
7:53 left in the first quarter. Millville already has their second possession. And is there a penalty?
We're waiting to see that Jacob Samad is back in the game. Did you get the call on that, Rich? I didn't see any signal from the ref.
I did not see any signal from the ref.
Looked like it was at least. How far is it going? Looks like a 25-yard penalty.
So
30-yard penalty.
It's a hold against Millville. So they're going to call a hold against the Thunderbolts.
Oh, it'll be automatic first down. Okay. Oh, Coach Ayala is asking for interpretation right now on the sideline.
So Ocean City has a first down at their own 38-yard line. I didn't catch it. Did you, Tony?
No, I didn't. I was wondering what happened. I didn't see any flag. I didn't see any laundry on the field either. Maybe he threw a hat down and we didn't see it. It looks like there's a timeout.
Timeout on the field. 7:53 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Smile is more than just your teeth. At Tenbrook Orthodontics, discover the smile you deserve to have. Get more smiles, more affordably priced with Harvard-trained Dr. Tenbrook's 21st century technology. Get Tenbrook's exclusive T1 braces or Invisalign, which gradually delivers a gorgeous smile. 11 locations like Millville, Washington Township, Vineland, and Mullica Hill. Tenbrook Orthodontics. Spend less time, spend less money, have more fun getting the smile you deserve.
And now, back to the game.
1st and 10 Ocean City at their own 38-yard line. Gunnell's in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Gunther, and Gunther's not going to go anywhere. Depending on the spot, he either got nothing or lost one. It looks like he lost one. 2nd and 11 for the Red Raiders.
Edison Andino on the spot for the Thunderbolts.
2 wides to the near side. Gunther is the running back. They go tight end far side. Now on the slant pattern, and now they're going to throw another flag for an interference. And I got to say, Tony, I don't think that ball was past the receiver. Let's take a look at it again. He throws the slant. The ball's past him when contact is made, and they call interference. So the ball was uncatchable to start. It was past the receiver, and they still call the interference. So another penalty gives Ocean City a first down, this time in Millville territory.
So has Ocean City gained a yard yet on a play?
They have a 1-yard pass And they -3 on the ground. At the Millville 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gunnels will roll to his left. Here comes the blitz. He gets it off, and the ball is picked off. That's Thomas Smith. He's down the sideline. He's got help. Keon German has a blocker. Smith gets past him. Touchdown. Millville Thunderbolts.
Quarterback, Ocean City got 8. Marley Gunnels. Good play by Thomas Smith.
So a 57-yard interception return by Smith. I'll get the exact yardage when Ryan fires up the replay. But I believe it's 57 yards.
Yeah, good downfield blocking by Keon German. Really good block.
So Cobbs will hold for Reynes. Just like that, it's 13-0. Snap, ball down, kick is up. And the kick is good. 6:59 left, first quarter, Millville 14. Here we go on the replay. Let me see, there's the tip. And I was right, 57 yards on the return. 14-0 Millville, back after this. After he returns it, by the way.
Need something fixed? Think Latour Hardware and Garden Center, your best bet for reliable and lasting repairs. For over 30 years, Latour has been the expert in small engine repairs, lawnmower repairs, blade sharpening, screen and window repair, glass cutting, generator maintenance, and power tool repairs. Latour services all major brands, and whether you visit the store or take advantage of Latour's pickup and delivery service, you'll know your job is being done right. Think hardware, think Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Come on in and get started.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Hay and Forster back deep for Ocean City. Waiting for the kickoff from Jaden Reynes. Low end over ender. Forster's got it at the 15, stumbles at the 20, tries to bring it back to the near side of the field. He's taken down at the 25-yard line, and that's where Ocean City will have it, 1st and 10.
We don't even have half a period, half a quarter gone yet. We're up 14-0, so Thunderbolts are on the right track in this game. Last year it was 40-3, but it was a close game in the first half, and we kind of pulled away on the second half.
And up in Philadelphia, the baseball game has moved into the top of the 5th inning. It is 6-0 Phillies. Again, I'll tell you what the score is. Just watch it with the sound down. 1st and 10 for Ocean City. Ball at their own 25-yard line. Wide receivers are split. Gunnels hands it off to Gunther. Gunther looks for room, and Millville's just got him all kind of boxed in. He can't get anywhere. That time he tried to bounce it out, and he couldn't. And it's going to be maybe a gain of 1.
Ocean City looks smaller than they've had in the past, Rich. They usually have a pretty stout offensive line. Not to say they're small, but they're smaller than they have been in the past.
2 wide to the near side. Gunther still at tailback. Gunnels is going to roll to his left, and he's going to be sacked. And now we have a flag. It's got to be a hold on Ocean City, which Millville will decline.
Good coverage in the secondary by Tajir Brown and Thomas Smith. And Keon Conyers.
It is a hold, and Millville will decline it. And the ball's placed at the 21-yard line, a loss of 5 by Gunnels. So that brings up a 3rd and 14 from the 21. 3 wides in the game, 2 to the far side. Gunnels in shotgun. Here comes the rush. They're going to go to a screen. It's nearly picked off, but a flag before things get going. And it's going to be an illegal procedure against Ocean City to add to their miseries. It's now going to be 3rd and 19. So 3rd and 19 for the Red Raiders. 5:55 left here in the first quarter. Millville already up 14-0. Gunnell stays in shotgun and 2 wides to the far side. Gunnell straight drop back this time. Looks. Now he's flushed. And he's being chased. And he's going to be sacked. Going to be sacked back at the 12-yard line. And that'll be a loss on the play of 4 more for Gunnels.
Look here, he rolled out to the right.
Now bring up a 4th and 23.
Aaron Blackowitz with the sack. Doing a little sack dance there, too.
And Forster is the punter here. Sharp is waiting for the punt from Forster, who's standing in his end zone. Gets a high, lazy kick. Sharp at his 42. He's got some room to the near sideline. Now he cuts. Has the sideline. He's going to take it. And it's going to be a penalty against Millville. This will be called back. Although Sharp takes it in from 42, but it will be called back with the penalty. A block in the back, I believe, is going to be called. Bottom line is Millville will have the ball, but just not the touchdown. You can see the play right there on the kicker. A block in the back right there.
Proper call.
Ball's going to be marked at the 26-yard line, so still fantastic field position for the Thunderbolts. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. And now we have an official's timeout. Or is it it's an Ocean City timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:45 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Millville back after this timeout.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Vineland, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
We are back after the timeout. 4:45 left first quarter. Millville comes with 2 wides to each side. Sharp is the tailback. Samat takes it, throws it out on the edge. Thomas Smith, plenty of room. And he's taken down for a first down at the 14-yard line. Check that, they'll mark it at the 13 for a gain of 13. And now pass into the end zone, and it is nearly caught. That was for Brooks. Definitely a 50-50 ball that goes incomplete.
Zamat threw it up there, trusting his receiver.
From the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Bunch trips to the right. They're going to pitch it to Sharp. Sharp tries to get around the edge. He's got the edge, and he's going to be dragged out of bounds near the 5-yard line, possibly inside the 5. They're going to mark it at the 4. If that's where they mark it, it'll be a 3rd and 1. And they do. So gain of 9 for Sharp. 3rd and 1, straight ahead handoff. Sharp up the gut. He'll have the first down, or at least he should. They're going to call the first down, a gain of a yard for Sharp. 1st and goal for Millville from the Ocean City 3.
See a little run out to the left side there, far side of the field.
Handoff, quick to Sharp. Touchdown, Millville from 3 yards out. Naeem Sharp rushes it in. Nice inside trap play. Springs Sharp for a 20-9.
Sharp looks banged up. Holding his side. I guess stomach a little bit, or his lower rib.
Snap, ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:50 left, first quarter. Millville 21, Ocean City nothing, and there is the touchdown to Naeem Sharp. We'll take a break and come back right after this.
Well, Wildflower Vegan Cafe is one of the longest running all-vegan eateries in the state, and the only one in South Jersey to feature so much local and organic produce, where everything is made in-house from scratch. We have a small seasonal menu that changes frequently. We can always find healthy, hearty salads, wraps, soup, and baked goods, all made in-house.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Hay and Forster back deep for Ocean City, waiting for Reynes' kick. Low line drive kick and fielded nicely by Hay. He'll get to the 29-yard line, and that's where Ocean City will start off with 3:46 left in the first quarter.
Nice tackle by Tyzon Smith.
And there's the drive, 55 seconds, 5 plays, 26 yards. Ocean City back on the field, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Gunnels in shotgun with Gunther to his left. They fake it. Now they're going to throw the fade pattern. And he's trying to go out on the fade pattern to Andrew Karianis. And Karianis could not get it. It was incomplete. Good coverage by Tyjer Brown. Second down and 10.
They've had no luck running up the middle, so we'll see a little play action.
Hand it off, Gunther, and he's going to lose yards. He'll lose back to the 27-yard line, loss of 2, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 12.
The last time they were 3rd and long, they tried a screen or a draw. We'll see what they have. Ocean City has drummed up here.
This time, Ocean City goes tight end and H-back to the near side, 2 wides far side. Gunnels back to pass. Here comes the rush. He's flushed. He might run it. He does run it. And he is going to get past the tackle, and he's going to get some yards, and he's going to get near midfield. Gain of 23 for Gunnels.
This is where Coach Core, the defensive coordinator, will talk about your assignments. Stay where you have to be, and stay home. It's so hard to do that. You want to make a play, and that's what happened. We were out of position, and Gunnels was able to make a large gain on the play.
Brings up a first down at midfield for Ocean City. Gunnels, handoff, Gunther. Gunther looks 6, and he carries some bodies to the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 4. That puts him in positive territory. He has 6 carries for a yard. And they'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
First significant gain they had all game.
2nd and 6. Handoff, Gunther tries to get around the edge, and he's not going to. He's met by Keon German. And the referee is going to mark it at the 44, and he never got there. If we have a replay on this, you should show it. It's unbelievable, the spot by the linesman. Gain of 2 by Gunther. It's 3rd down and 4. Gunnell's back to pass. He is flushed out of the pocket. And again, he'll break tackles. He's going to have a 1st down at the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 for Gunnels. Now watch this play on the replay. Gunther gets to the 45-yard line, and they mark the ball at the 44-yard line. And it's 1st down anyway. 4 carries, 18 yards for Gunnels.
Gunnels is going to have a rough night. He's going to be packed in ice at the end of the night with these runs he's made. He's been making gains, but he's been taking some licks.
Gunnels is going to take it himself, and he's going to get a yard. 5 carries, 19 yards for Gunnels so far. He is the offense. Ocean City has 23 yards of offense here in the first quarter. We're under a minute.
So this is almost a remake of Shawnee with Papa, the quarterback of Shawnee, doing a lot of the work on the ground.
2 wides to the far side. Handoff, Gunther looks for room, picks his way, and he gets to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3. It'll be a 3rd and 4.
Do you think they're going to be in 4-down territory here? I think they're going to this play and the next play.
That might have been the last play, depending on how Ocean City wants to play it, as we're under 20 seconds. So Ocean City gets their play, and it looks like they're going to wait. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. With the score, Millville 21, Ocean City nothing. Back after this timeout.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you ready to find your fit at Rowan College of South Jersey?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready
to find my fit
in human resources,
in engineering technology,
in healthcare.
With 6 divisions that include more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RCSJ gives you the choice to find a future that fits your goals. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to start today.
And now, back to the game.
Here's our student body. Rocking the pink for
breast cancer awareness
in October. Very proud of them.
And it'll be a 3rd down and 7 from the 37-yard line for the Red Raiders as we come back into play.
So like I said, we're in 4-down territory. I think Ocean City down 21-0. They're not going to punt here, so some kind of play they got cooked up here.
So Gunnels will fake the handoff. Now he throws it out wide. And getting to the 34-yard line is going to be Nick Layton. So a gain of 3.
Little halfback check down.
So it'll bring up a 4th down and 4 from the Millville 34-yard line.
This play is going to determine whether we're going to have a running clock game. Excuse me, folks. We stop them here.
So Gunnell's lining up his squad. 3 wides in the game, 2 to the near side. Millville showing blitz, then backing out. Here comes the rush. Over the middle, gets it to one of his receivers, that's Ricky Wenzel, but he does not get enough. Ball's going to be marked at the 32-yard line for a gain of only 2. And Millville will take over. So with 11:01 left in the first half, Millville takes over. Trips to the near side for the Thunderbolts. Handoff around right side and getting to the 35-yard line is Naeem Sharp.
He saw the blitz and bounced it out to the right. Play was designed to the left side of the line.
Gain of 4 out to the 36. 2nd and 6. Bunch trips to the near side for Millville. They're going to throw it out there. That's Freddie Levan. He's at the 40, out to the 44-yard line.
I wonder when they're going to call Freddie's number.
They're going to mark the ball at the 45. It's going to be a gain of 9. First down for Millville. And now they're going to call what?
Holding on Millville. Replay second down.
So they'll replay the second down. So it'll be second down now and 14. They're going to call an illegal procedure against Millville, send them back farther. So 5 penalties already for 50 yards against the Thunderbolts. So now it's going to bring up a second down and 19. Trips to the far side for the Thunderbolts. 2nd and 19. Zamat will roll to his right. Looks, has a man. And bringing it up the field over the 25 to about the 26-yard line. It's going to be, is that Dante Smith or Thomas Smith? That's got to be Dante Smith. Sorry about that. This jersey was all bunched up, so a gain on the play.
We haven't heard from Teron Hale yet, Rich.
Of 4 on the play.
He's out wide.
Throw down the sideline. It's going to be overthrown, intended for Thomas Smith. And Millville will punt the ball away.
Little fake screen to Levan, and Thomas Smith broke it in for a fly pattern and couldn't get under it.
Wetzel's back deep for the Red Raiders, waiting for the punt. Freddie Levan is the usual punter. High end over undertaken by Wetzel on a fair catch. 9:07 left in the first half. 21-0 in favor of Millville.
Well, Ocean City got their first stop of the game via penalties. And I think I gotta wake up because I didn't see that last hold.
2 wide to the near side. Handoff, Gunther looks for room, and he will get up over the 40-yard line to about the 44 for a gain of 4. Brings up a 2nd down and 6.
Look for a little rollout here to the near side. No,
And off, Gunther up the gut. He gets a yard to the 45-yard line before he is met and dropped.
Some excellent defensive line play. Marcus Offer, Kevin White, Darian Blackowitz.
3 wides to the near side for Ocean City. 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for the Red Raiders on 3rd and 5. Straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Gunnels is going to be hit and underthrows his receiver. That was intended for Duke Gunther, incomplete.
I'm going to bring the punt team out. Excellent coverage by our defensive secondary and good pressure on our defensive line. Textbook defense for the Thunderbolts.
So the clock stops with 8:23 left, and Naeem Sharp's back deep for Millville, waiting for Forster's punt. Snap is good, and here comes the rush. They almost get it. Sharp will get it, and he's hit and dropped immediately. And they'll mark it at about the 18-yard line. That's where Millville will have it 1st and 10.
We have 8:15 left in the half. Let's see what Coach Aiello was going to go with here now. He was doing pretty good with giving the rock to Naeem Sharp for some chunks.
So 1st and 10 Millville. Ball's at the 18-yard line. Dante Smith and Hale to the near side. Levan and Brooks to the far side. Sharp's the running back on 1st and 10. Brooks in motion. They're going to give it to him on a fly sweep. Brooks looks for room. There's not a whole lot. And Ocean City gang tackles him and pushes him back. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11. Ball now at the 17-yard line. Millville goes to their base set of 4 wides, 2 to each side. Now Hale's in motion. Handoff. Sharp gets around the first tackler. Now looks to reverse field, but he can't. Great job by Ocean City on that play. Fantastic play by Ryan Callahan. Ball's back to the 13-yard line. Loss of 4 more. It's 3rd and 15.
The Ocean City is going from a 3-man defensive front to a 4-man defensive front to stop our run.
So 3rd down and 15 from the 13. Zamat will throw it out. He's got a man. And getting to the outside, over the 20-yard. Now a flag on the play. It might be a face mask. It's to Brooks. We'll see what the penalty is.
You can't call holding on Levan. Levan was blocking for him. Oh, good.
And it is going to be a face mask. So it was a 10-yard gain to the a 9-yard gain to the 22-yard line.
Yep.
And then a penalty against the 5-yard face mask against Ocean City gives them the first down. Third down. Makes it third down again and replay the down. Third and short, and then Millville's going to get called for another penalty.
Illegal procedure. Ball start, takes him back 5 yards.
Ball's now back to the 21-yard line. It's going to be a third down and 7 from the 21. Zamat looks, he's flushed out of the pocket. Looks, now he'll take it himself. And he is shoved out of bounds short of the marker. So the question is, will Millville punt? They're going to mark the ball at the 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 2.
See Sharp.
4th down and 2 at the 26. Handoff, Sharp, right up the gut. He'll have the first down over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Gain of 6 for Sharp and a first down. Zamat takes the snap, straight drop back, throws it down the field. He's got Hale inside the 30-yard line.
Tremendous catch and run.
At the 28-yard line, 40 yards to Hale. Millville tries to go quick, and there is an official's whistle. Being illegal participation against Ocean City. Zamat back to pass, throws it to the corner of the end zone, and the ball is knocked away. Incomplete.
Went to Brooks, and they double-teamed him.
So the game in Philadelphia has moved to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 6-1 as Michael Harris drove in a run for the Braves. Again, keep that sound down, keep us up. You want to hear those dulcet tones of Tony Trongone.
Dulcet, huh?
And Sharp goes nowhere. In fact, he loses a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. So Millville will send trips to the far side. 3rd and 6 for Millville. Into the end zone. The ball is caught. Touchdown. Thomas Smith on a post from 26 yards out, and it's now 27-0.
Millville got penalized.
And Millville will incur an unsportsmanlike penalty for that.
Jacobs about drop back, and we'll see the replay after the kick, but you can see Zamat's development I've been talking about for the past 3 games. Real patient, hung back in the pocket.
Reynes for the extra point. Ocean City moved, and I believe Ocean City moved. You never can tell.
Here's the replay there.
And a great pass on that post.
Yeah, good footwork. Stayed in the pocket. And it unsportsmanlike by Thomas Smith. Coaching staff and Mr. Lagamba will be talking to him about that.
So they move the ball half the distance, and Reynes will now attempt to kick. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:37 left in the first half. 28-0 Millville. Back after this.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk with one of our solar consultants. Call your local Soaring Solar consultant, Vicky Kozak, today at 856-265-1262 or email her at vkozak@soaringsolar.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So instead of kicking off on the 40, we'll kick off at the 25-yard line.
So the 15-yard is marked off. Ocean City has 5 penalties for 21 yards. Millville has got 7 penalties for 70 yards. And that's kind of easy to put off, Tony, when you're up 28-0. But if you're in a playoff game with those penalties, they can cost you.
Yep, as we well know. Let it be.
And there's the kick. It's going to go and through the hands of Bailey, who falls on it at the 19-yard line. That's where Ocean City will have it 1st and 10. So just when Ocean City, Tony, thought they were going to have good field position, this happens.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're a change. We've gone a few games where we've given the opposition a short field. You can see there's our student body getting all riled up, as they should, with the Thunderbolts ahead 28-0.
So the ball is going to be placed at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for Ocean City. Ocean City with 2 timeouts remaining, 4:32 on the clock. Gunnels and shotgun with 2 wides to the far side. They're going to pitch it wide to Gunther. Millville sniffs that out. And they're going to and it's going to be a penalty on the play. Could be a hold against Ocean City. We'll see, but Gunther's dumped for a loss. So it'll be a half the distance penalty against Ocean City. They'll go back inside their 10-yard line. And there is the scoring drive, 3 minutes and 38 seconds, 9 plays, 72 yards for the Bolts. And the ball will be placed at the 8-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 21 for Ocean City at the 8. They'll go trips to the near side. Millville's outflanked to that side. Now they're going to fake it and go deep. And the ball's caught. Caught on the outside by Patrick Lonergan. A 32-yard gain. And Ocean City will go quick.
Have that alignment and Gunnels put it up there.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders at their own 40-yard line, out of the shadow of their own goal post. And now we have a flag, another one. All sorts of laundry today.
Referees are conversing.
Yes, so if you're watching today on Facebook, leave your comments. Tony will try to take a look at them.
Yep.
5-yard penalty against Millville. And tell us where you're watching from so we know. You can say hi. Here comes the blitz. A screen over the 50, across the 45 to the 44-yard line. Gain of 11 for Gunther. At the 44 of Millville, first down.
Said he had that big play, but then they had the penalty.
1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Handoff, Gunther looks for room. He finds a little bit of a crease. He's taken down at the 40-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. And Keon German gets up slowly.
Defensive coordinator, Coach Core, getting a little animated on the sideline on his defense.
2nd down and 6, and now we have a timeout, Millville. 2:19 left in the first half, 28-0 Thunderbolts. Back after this timeout.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for Ocean City when we come back to play, with 2:19 left in the half and Millville holding a 28-0 lead.
Yeah, Rich, defensive coordinator, Coach Core, called a timeout. We were out of position again. We were out of position when they were 1st and 21. They were out of position there. He wisely called timeout.
2nd down and 6. Gunnels, straight drop back. Looks, he's flushed, now he throws it deep, and the ball is over the head of Gunther, incomplete. Now Millville has had some problems, Tony, with that wheel route out of the backfield by the running back, this time covered well.
Yeah, Ocean City scouted as well. They came out in the first quarter with a slant pattern. It was called interference, but again, they know that slant pattern up the middle, towards the middle, was one of the things that they were exposed of, and then that wheel route that you talked about, Rich. So, but our coaches are picking up on it.
3rd down and 6. They fake the handoff and a slant pattern. Nicely done, and that goes to Ricky Wenzel. Ball at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a 12-yard gain and a 1st down.
I just mentioned that slant pattern. It's been our Achilles heel. We got Doug White. It says go Bolts. Go Bolts. St. Augustine, Florida.
1st and 10 at the 28 of Millville. Handoff into the line, and that is someone who is not on our roster.
A lot of traffic there. Got Sharon Karanji, says go Bolts from Wells, Maine.
And Ocean City takes timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:36 left in the first half. 28-0 Millville. Back after this.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
And now, back to the game.
We are back with 1:36 left in the first half. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of Millville. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Gunther back in at running back for Ocean City. 2 wide to the near side, 2nd and 10. Gunnels will roll to his right and look down the field. There's the throw, and it is incomplete on the sideline. The intended receiver there was Kirianis. Check that. It was Lonergan, 10, not 18.
A minute and a half left in the half.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 for Ocean City. Gunnels, here comes the rush, and he's going to be sacked. Mark the ball at the 36-yard line, loss of 8 on the play.
Ocean City has 2 timeouts. I think they're going to use it now.
And there's a timeout on the field. Who took the timeout? We don't know.
The refs have not signaled who called the timeout all game.
So I'm assuming it was an Ocean City timeout. Hold on, it's 1:16 left. It is an Ocean City timeout. He is signaling it. Thank you, Tony, for mentioning that. We'll take a break. Back with more after this.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
4th down and 18 for Ocean City. Ball at the 36 of Millville. And if Ocean City doesn't get it here, Tony, Millville's got good field position.
Yep.
And 2 timeouts. Big play for Ocean City. Gunnels back to pass, throws it down the field. Millville's got it sniffed out, and it is intercepted. With the interception, and there's flags on the field, so this is going to come back. That's Keon Conyers, who's tackled inside the 20-yard line, but there's a flag on the field. Guaranteed this comes back. Minute left in the half.
Yep. You can control the game here. Game got a little chippy here.
A minute left in the half, and we have a flag to deal with back at the 30-yard line. In fact, a pair of them.
Oh, I saw that block in the back.
Yep, sure was. So Millville will be flagged for their 9th penalty of the half. So it'll be marked against Millville and be marked at the 20-yard line. Excuse me. The flag was thrown at the 30, and they're going to mark it all the way back to the 14. I don't know how that happens.
It would have been better for him just to knock the pass down. would have had better field position. It was 4th and 9.
So that turns out to be a 15-yard penalty against Millville. 9 penalties against the Thunderbolts. They start from their own 15-yard line with 2 timeouts remaining. Handoff, Sharp into the line. He's got room. Goes across the 30 to the 34-yard line. That's a 19-yard gain for Sharp.
I thought we had 1 timeout left, Rich.
We got 2, and we have the ball at the 34-yard line. And now Millville moves. Ten penalties for 95 yards in the first half against Millville. Ball marked at the 29-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Thunderbolts.
Don't stop the clock. Clock's running.
Now the clock runs again. Zamont, handoff, Sharp. Tries to get to the sideline, and he will get over the 35. And he stops the clock with 36 seconds left. So he'll get the penalty yardage back. Marks the ball at the 38-yard line for a gain of 9.
That's the second tackle, but there's a little bit extra business going on from Ocean City on a tackle on one of our guys. So
timeout on the field, 36 seconds left in the half, 28-0 Millville. Back after this.
Getting the right pair of glasses along with the quality eye care you deserve can be expensive, but not at Ideal Vision, where for a limited time you can get a complete pair of glasses for just $49.95. And right now that includes our comprehensive eye exam. Ideal Vision is where quality meets affordability, from an on-site optical laboratory making same-day eyeglasses available to hundreds of designer frames from the brands you want, all with the lowest prices guaranteed.
We are here for you and your family's vision needs. Call or stop in today at Ideal Vision. You'll be glad you did.
And now, back to the game.
36 seconds left in the half. Millville with 1 timeout remaining. And they will, it's an injured player, so there was no timeout. It was an injured player. Did not see Carianis in the sideline. My view was blocked, so I apologize for that. So Millville has 2 timeouts with 36 seconds left. They've got a 2nd down and 6 from the 38-yard line. And Sharp was run out of bounds, so the clock will stop. Offset pistol left for Millville, 2 wides to the near side. Handoff, Sharp again. Over the 40, he's got the sideline. There he goes. Naeem Sharp. Touchdown, 62 yards for Millville.
Xavier McBride, awesome pancake block. You'll see this on the replay. Oh my goodness, he just caked his man on the edge. Watch this, number 30's excellent block. Boom.
And then the speed to the near sideline. And Reynes will come on for the extra point. Snap, ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 26 seconds left in the first half. It's Millville 35, Ocean City nothing. Back after this timeout.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Jaden Reynes will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. They lead 35-0. Kind of surprising, Tony. I know Millville, I believe Millville was the better team, but I'm just surprised at how easily they're scoring.
Rich, I was just going to say the same thing. I was going to ask you the same question. Do you think it would be this big of a difference in the score?
And it goes to Walker Bailey. He'll take it over the 20-yard line, and that's where Ocean City will have it 1st and 10 with 19 seconds left. Ball marked at the 23-yard line. No, and the answer is no, Tony, because, look, we thought Ocean City, they played well. They beat a good mainland team. They played tough against a good St. Joe team. You look at this, I mean, they got hit by Delsea a little bit, but Delsea's a very, very good football team. So this is surprising. And Millville came out today with an attitude. Gunnels hands it off. Gunther can't find a lane, and he's going to be hit and dropped. No gain on the play. And that'll be the end of the first half. We've played 24 minutes of football from John Barbour Stadium in Wheaton Field, and it is all Millville. They lead this game at halftime by a score of 35-0. Here is the run by Naeem Sharp. And again, Tony, you mentioned the block here, the pancake block on the edge. Sharp now has the sideline, and Gunther just doesn't have enough to get Sharp as he goes in for the touchdown.
Great way to end the half, and then the next we'll segue into from our championship football team to our championship band with led by Coach. Well,
he's a
our
coach.
Maestro, Rob DeSantis. Great job he does with our kids, and they're second to none.
35-0 at halftime. We'll take a break and come back with that Millville band right after this.
In Cumberland County, we need to continue making our community a better place to live by transforming our economy, improving lifelong learning opportunities, and focusing on meeting the needs of our citizens as a whole. A commissioner's willingness to explore, engage, and find solutions demonstrates one's commitment to the community. That's why Darlene Barber and I are the people's candidates. I am Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, and I approve this message.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. L. Jones, Treasurer.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Millville Thunderbolts.
Wow, we made it. Everything okay?
Yep.
You have to
walk around.
You can't get
right there. I told her that someone should come in. Welcome to the
Thunderbolts.
She said going through that he was yeah, so yeah.
Could have went right here. But it's 7. Was it perfect third? That one out. 5.7.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavella. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
As an educator, I am passionate about ensuring the success of others. In Cumberland County, we have available grants and funding opportunities. We need to continue to offer more programs for educational growth so that individuals can succeed in the workforce. Let's keep that momentum going. That's why Darlene Barber and I are the people's candidates. I am Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, and I approve this message.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are at halftime, and Millville leads this game by a score of 35-0. So that means the second half will be a running clock and will not stop.
Yeah, again, at the end of the half, we were talking about the fact that we thought it would be a more competitive game. And kudos to our Bolts, but we know that teams like Ocean City and Shawnee are always tough year in, year out. But to be up 35-0 after 2 quarters, I wasn't expecting that, which I'm pleasantly pleased. What do you think the difference was? Like, where's that gap at? Just speed?
It is speed because, first of all, I think Ocean City's having a very, very tough time dealing with Millville's speed, and Millville's doing a great job of setting the edge, and they were able to get sharp to the outside. Now, I think what they did at the end of the half was they were playing almost like a 2-deep shell, trying to keep everything under. So they just ran sharp up the middle for 3 plays. He goes the distance. I mean, so that's what happens. If you go light in the box against Millville, they will run the ball.
Right. So and at Coach's corner, Coach Al said if they're gonna put people in the box, you got Brooks and Hale going wide, and Freddie Levan. And if you want to play and you want to cover those guys, you get sharp. So it's either or for us.
So this is for Craig Atkinson. Cover 2, buddy. Cover 2 just for you, okay? Because they were in a 2-deep shell late in the first half. So let's go over the statistics for the first half. And they are lopsided, as you may think. So 87 total yards for the Red Raiders to 264 for Millville. And again, we talked about with Coach Ayala penalties in the pregame show. He said it's not an excuse. They're young and they need to be more disciplined. And that is bearing out that they really need to learn more because those penalties, some of them were very unnecessary penalties. And in a tighter game, it's going to cost you time.
Yeah, and we like I said, we saw that at the Lenape game where just a simple 5-yard offsides penalty, that defense knowing if it's 4th and 5, you can't jump offsides. But again, Thomas Smith had a great catch, but he unsportsmanlike conduct in the end zone for excessive celebration and sets us back 15 yards. And we've seen that the Irvington game, and also Lenape. So both of our losses, we saw how it affected the outcome of the game. So we got to tighten that up.
So let's take a look at some individual statistics for the visiting Red Raiders. Riley Gunnels is 6 of 12 passing with 2 interceptions for 61 yards. His lead target was Lonergan, 1 catch for 32 yards, Wenzel 2 for 14, Layton 1 for 3, Gunther 2 for 12. Gunnels rushing on the day is 6 carries for 11 yards. And Gunther rushing 12 carries for 15 yards, 87 total yards in the game for Ocean City. For the Thunderbolts, Jacob Zamat, 8 of 11 passing, no interceptions for 135 yards. His lead receiver, just about everybody. Brooks, 3 catches for 47. Hale, 2 catches for 45. Smith, 2 catches for 39. And Smith had 1 catch for 4. Meanwhile, on the rushing side, it was Naeem Sharp, 13 carries for 124 yards in the first half. Smith had 1 for 1. Brooks 1 for -1. Zamat had a rush for 5 yards. Millville had 10 penalties for 95 yards. They had 8 first downs in the first half to 7 for Ocean City. And Ocean City holds the time of possession at 13 minutes and 56 seconds to Millville's 10 minutes and 4 seconds. Scoring recap, all Millville in the first half. It was Thomas Smith on a 1-yard run out of the Wildcat formation as we're getting back to action here. Ocean City will get the second half kickoff. Smith again on a 57-yard interception return. Sharp a 3-yard run. Thomas Smith on a 26-yard pass on a pretty post. And, of course, Sharp on a 62-yard run. So the clock will run regardless. And for those of you watching the baseball game, it's all Phillies as Nick Castellanos singles in 2 more runs. 9-1 in favor of the Philadelphia Phillies. And Reynes will kick it off. There's the kick. High end over ender, and Gunther will pick it up at about the 14 and make it to the 15.
What I'm worried about now, it's a running clock, but at the end of the half, it was getting a little, I guess I call it chippy with some of the tackles that Ocean City made on our Thunderbolts. So I hope our Thunderbolts can walk away from it and we finish the game without any drama.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Ocean City at their own 15. And again, I apologize, folks. There is a number 6 in the backfield that's not in our program, so apologies. And they hand it to number 6, and he gets hit hard at the line of scrimmage.
Is he all right?
They're going to give him a 1-yard gain out to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he's walking off now. Yeah, he's all right.
Now there's some personnel confusion. So 6 stays out there. 2nd down and 9. They hand it off to him. And does he get, I think he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain, 3rd down and 8. So Gunther will come back in at running back for Ocean City. Looks like Ocean City is, for the first 2 plays, Tony, they're just content on running out the clock. But they empty the backfield on this play.
Karianis was signaling to the quarterback he's open or something.
Here comes a blitz. And Gunnels will throw it down the field, and it'll be incomplete, intended for Forster. And Ocean City will punt the ball away. Looks like Naeem Sharp's back deep. Thomas Smith as well.
Again, we have a running clock because the score is 35-0. When there's a difference in the score of 35 or more, the clock will not stop in high school football in New Jersey.
Forster will punt the ball for the Red Raiders. Here comes the rush. It's off to the far sideline and out of bounds. Millville will have great field position when they start their drive.
Wonder when Coach Aiello will give his starters a rest. That's what I'm looking at now. Maybe finish the 3rd quarter and then Call it a night.
Ball's going to be at the 35-yard line of Ocean City. Snap, handoff, Sharp. Sharp tries to bounce it to the right, but he's tackling the backfield. As that time, Ocean City had it all covered up. Mark him at the 38-yard line, loss of 3 for Sharp.
And Naheem is good at bouncing it out and making a play, but to no avail in that play.
Zamont throws it, and it goes to Hale, and Hale's going to go nowhere. That was a broken play, and it's going to lose 2 yards.
Ocean City also snipped that play out.
So 3rd down and 15 at the 40-yard line. Trips to the far side for Millville.
Looks like there's a little confusion here.
There's a snap. Ocean City comes with a blitz. They throw it out, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Brooks. 4th and 15.
Front of the van will be back to punt.
Wetzel is back deep for Ocean City, waiting for the punt. High, lazy kick, and Wetzel will let it hit. It takes a Millville roll, and they down it at the 1-yard line.
Thomas Smith with the heads-up play.
The ball will be placed at the, or inside the 1-yard line.
The 1 foot, like a 1 foot mark right there.
So Millville's now sniffing a safety.
Let's see if we go for a blitz here. Yep.
And they do, and does Millville hold him in the end zone? The referee says, no, they didn't get him in the end zone. It's going to be no gain.
I guess that's forward progress. Watch out for another big play.
Ball is at the half-yard line now. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, nobody split on the near side of the field, though. It's where Gunnels likes to throw.
Second down and 10. Gunnels in his own end zone. Back to pass. Looks, he's being flushed. Now he just throws the ball away. And there's nobody there, but there's a new rule in high school football that you can do that. So it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Fans are calling for a flag, but they're not aware of that new rule. The clock keeps on going, folks.
Third down and 10 from the 1. They're going to throw a slant pattern. The ball is incomplete. So it'll be a 4th and 10.
So the punter is going to be literally his heels are going to be right on the edge of the end zone.
So Forster is going to be right on the edge of the back of the end zone, and Naeem Sharp's waiting deep. Millville has been getting close to the punter. This might do it for them.
It's a strange setup they have right there.
There's the snap and the punt. And Sharp will field it at his 35. and he'll be taken down immediately.
Tackled by number 5, Duke Gunther.
So Millville with excellent field position at the 37.
Coach Latour playing a little bit of Zach Brown Band.
The Philadelphia Phillies game moves to the bottom of the 8th inning, 9-1 Phillies. Two wides to each side for the Thunderbolts. Zamad in shotgun, 1st and 10. They fake. They're going to throw the slip screen. And that's Brooks, and he breaks. He's going to be gone. Breaking tackles into the end zone. 37 yards for Brooks. Touchdown.
One for you to calculate, Rich.
From 37 yards out. Reynes on for the extra point. Snap, ball down. Kick is up, and its kick is blocked. 1:54 left. And it's now 41-0, and here it is. Just making his way through the maze of Ocean City players, and no one got a hold of him.
Yeah, Kevin White with a good block. So, cheerleaders are rounding up the crowd.
So the clock is stopped with 1:30 left. And Millville will kick off. And the kick, it will go to Gunther at the 16. And he'll be ridden out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That's where Ocean City will have it 1st and 10. We'll take a break, come back with more after this.
Al Jones, Treasurer.
Your smile is more than just your teeth. At Tenbrook Orthodontics, discover the smile you deserve to have. Get more smiles, more affordably priced with Harvard-trained Dr. Tenbrook's 21st century technology. Get Tenbrook's exclusive T1 braces or Invisalign, which gradually delivers a gorgeous smile. 11 locations like Millville, Washington Township, Vineland, and Mullica Hill, Tenbrook Orthodontics. Spend less time, spend less money, have more fun getting the smile you deserve.
Need something fixed? Think Latour Hardware.
The gut to our mystery number 6 person. Gets out to about the 32-yard line, I believe.
Nice pop.
Maybe a 33, gain of 4.
Nice pop by Kashawn Jones.
So 2nd down and 6. Might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Under 10 seconds, they get to play off. Again, another running play, and getting to the 34-yard line for a gain is number 6, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Millville 41, Ocean City nothing. Back after this timeout.
Garden Center, your best bet for reliable and lasting repairs. For over 30 years, Latour has been the expert in small engine repairs, lawnmower repairs, blade sharpening, screen and window repair, glass cutting, generator maintenance, and power tool repairs. Latour services all major brands, and whether you visit the store or take advantage of Latour's pickup and delivery service, you'll know your job is being done right. Think hardware, think Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Come on in and get started.
And now, back to the game.
Start of the fourth quarter at John Barbow Stadium at Wheaton Field, and it is all Millville as they lead this game by a score of 41-0. Possession of, now understand it's one play, 37 yards, but they took a minute 56 off the clock before the kickoff, but the play only lasted about 10 seconds.
Yeah,
so.
like I said, Rich, how long does it take?
With the running clock.
Let's hear Brooks to run a 40-yard dash. That's how long the play was. Let
me see. So with today's 14 carries for 121 yards, Naeem Sharp is within 74 yards of 1,000 for his career. Congratulations to Naeem as he makes his way to 1,000 in his career. 3rd down and 5. Number 6 gets it again around right side, and he'll get maybe 2 yards to the 36. They'll bring up a 4th down. Do they punt or do they go for it? And they will punt the ball away. And Thomas Smith will be back deep for the punt by Forster.
Shaquem Sapp has made some good plays out there recently.
There's the snap. It's handled, and a punt is nearly blocked. Amir White came within a whisker of blocking that thing, and the ball's punted out of bounds.
So the first team offense is coming out to start the fourth quarter.
So Millville brings out the first team offense up 41-0.
Well, Hale and Smith are out though, so the receivers are taking a break. Oh, no.
They got Kayshawn Jones out there at wide receiver. They got Jamel Harris. Jesus Brown's out there.
So they have the starting linemen in the game, but the skill positions are.
And they also have, looks like Dante Jones is to the near side here. And they're going to hand it straight off. And now another flag comes in.
Yeah, there's a little bit of business going on. I call it business. A little bit of Jaden Jones is coming in.
I believe the ball carrier was Demir White.
And Kevin White is taking a breather.
And they're going to call Millville for an unsportsmanlike, it looks like. And there you go. There's the score. Look at that. Ryan on top of things. 9-1 Phillies over the Braves with no outs in the top of the 9th inning. Another 15-yard penalty against Millville. That's 11 penalties for 110 yards.
You have Sports Center on Quinn Broadcasting. Football, baseball.
So 2nd down and 24. The down counts. The infraction happened after the down. And they're going to go slip screen to the near side. We're going to have another penalty. Surprise, surprise. And I believe that was Jamel Harris. It was. It's going to be another penalty against Millville after the 4-yard gain from the pass.
10-yard penalty, so it must have been holding. And the clock stopped, too.
Looks like they refused the penalty. So it will be a 3rd down and 20 from the 30. Zaman in shotgun. Now he flips Demir White to his right. Straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Samad is flushed, and he'll get what he can, and he will.
Oh, late hit out of bounds. Where's the flag on that? Where's the flag on that?
And they'll mark the ball at the 33-yard line. Gain of 3 for Zamat. And they'll bring up a 4th down at 17. And Millville will bring the punting team out.
Clearly out of bounds on that replay.
Back deep is Wetzel for Ocean City, waiting for Levan's punt. Bad snap. Levan handles it. Now he's going to run for it. He's going to get it. Up the sideline. He is tripped out. And they're going to call him out on the 48. 2 yards short of the first down. 15 yards for Levan, but it's a turnover on downs.
Shout out to Coach Serace. I'm sorry his Yankees lost 4-2, but he's watching. He also has his grandson playing tonight.
1st and 10 Ocean City at the Millville 48-yard line. Clock now under 7 minutes.
I know Millville wants to get that, what they call that donut.
New quarterback in the game. Hand off to mystery number 6, who breaks tackles, gets to the 39-yard line, gain of 9. New quarterback is Walker Bailey. Second down and check, that's an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Millville has a lot of clean uniforms in there.
Marge Long says keep up the fight, Bolts.
And they're going to mark a 1st down for number 6 at the 38-yard line after a gain of 2.
And Carla Ford, hello. Go Bolts from Delaware.
And so Bailey in shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Millville 38-yard line. Hand off up the gut. 6 again to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 7. 2nd and 3. Bailey's going to keep it himself. He slips a tackle, and he's got room, and he's going to break the shutout. Touchdown, Bailey from 31 yards. It's now 41-6. And coming on for the extra point is Ryder Hay. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:10 left in the ball game. It's now 41-7 in favor of Millville. Back after this.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Vineland, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
Five minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. 41-7 in favor of Millville. So the Ocean City drive went 48 yards. In four plays. I can't count.
I beg to differ.
In 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And it is a final at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The Phillies take a 2-1 lead in the National League Division Series, and Ocean City is going to try to kick it to the sideline, but Thomas Smith picks it up before it goes out of bounds and gets to the 25-yard line.
That's piling on. What don't they understand? What don't the refs see there? Number 26, clearly.
So the Phillies go 2-1, and they have a chance to close out the Braves tomorrow.
At home. Who do you think they're going to throw out there? Falter?
Well, I don't know. It's we'll see if it's been announced yet. So Charlie Morton is the announced pitcher for Atlanta tomorrow. Millville has it first and 10 at their own 25.
4 minutes left in the game.
Straight ahead handoff and getting to the 28-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Could be the 29. At the 29, gain of 4 for Demir White. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Again, they're going to pitch it out. And White is going to get tackled and run out of bounds before he gets to the 30-yard line. He might have lost a yard. So they're going to mark it back at the 27-yard line. Loss of 2.
Yeah, the snaps are coming out a little uncoordinated, and Jacob just barely got it off.
Handoff again, straight up the gut, and getting near the first down is White. That's a gain of 8. They'll mark it at the 34-yard line for a gain of 7.
Stay out there.
And it's going to be 4th down and a yard.
I'd run the same play. Kane German wants to get at the game.
And Millville will call a timeout with 2:26 left in the game. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Well, Wildflower Vegan Cafe is one of the longest running all-vegan eateries in the state, and the only one in South Jersey to feature so much local and organic produce, where everything is made in-house from scratch. We have a small seasonal menu that changes frequently. We can always find healthy, hearty salads, wraps, soup, and baked goods, all made in-house.
And now, back to the game.
So Millville keeps their offense out, 4th and 1 at their own 34-yard line.
We're seeing play again.
Handoff, White looks for room. He picks his way for a first down and a heck of a lot more. Out to the 48-yard line. And a flag on the play. So a 14-yard gain for White.
It was after the play. These refs, I'm going to tell you right now, he had 2 late hits not called, and they're going to call him for signaling a first down.
It'll be a first down for Millville, but it'll be at the 33-yard line after a 15-yard penalty. Millville should be able to hold on to the ball and run the clock out. So 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Clock now under 2 minutes. So Zamot looking for the back judge to start his count. Now he's going to start it. Handoff, White. He's going to bounce it outside. He's got the sideline. He might go. And he is going to be tackled just before he hits the goal line. They're going to mark him at the 1.
No, I think Coach Isle is going to give him the rock again.
66 yards on the play to White. We'll see it here on the replay. He got the sideline, got a nice block. And he is taken out at the 1-yard line. They hand it to him again, and he's going to not get in. So no gain for White there. And it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 1.
You want to line up quick and give it to him again. Bounce it out to the right side here.
And they're going to hand it off to the up back. That's McBride, who fumbles. And it's fumbled into the end zone. It is Ocean City ball, and the clock will run out. That'll be the last play of the game. That's it from John Barbow Stadium at Wheaton Field. To score, Millville 41, Ocean City 7. We'll do a wrap right after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know.
If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you ready to find your fit at Rowan College of South Jersey?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to find my fit
in human resources,
in engineering technology, in healthcare.
With 6 divisions that include more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RCSJ gives you the choice to find a future that fits your goals. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to start today.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk with one of our solar consultants. Call your local Soaring Solar consultant, Vicki Kozak, today at 856-265-1262 or email her at vkozak@soaringsolar.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
41-7 in favor of Millville. Let's go to the stats. Millville with 408 total yards to 143 for the Red Raiders. And again, Tony, 12 penalties, 125 yards.
Yeah, I will say it again. It might come back to bite us later in a tougher game, a tougher opponent. So Coach Aiello will address that. But on the positive side, our line played well. Our speed, like you said, whether you're going to be running the ball or passing the ball, we're a tough team to defend against. So, but 408 yards is nothing to sneeze at. But that 12 for 125, when you play a Cherokee or you play a tough team in the playoffs like Winslow again, it's going to come back and bite us. So we got to tighten that up.
So let's take a look at some individual statistics for Ocean City. Riley Gunnell, 6 of 15 passing, 2 interceptions for 61. Gunther, 12 rushes for 15. Our mystery number 6, 9 carries for 25 yards. Also, you had for Riley Gunnell had 7 carries for 11 yards. And also, Walker Bailey had 1 carry for 31 yards and a touchdown, the lone touchdown for the Red Raiders. Catching the ball, Wenzel 2 for 14, Lonergan 1 for 32, Gunther 2 for 12, Layton 1 for 3. 6 penalties for 31 yards, 7 first downs, 2 turnovers, both by interception for Ocean City. For Millville, Jacob Zamat 11 of 15 for 174 yards. He threw 4 for 84 to Brooks, 1 for 4 to Smith. Thomas Smith, 2 for 39. Hale, 3 for 43. And Harris had 1 catch for 4 yards. Naeem Sharp on the ground, 14 carries, 121 yards. Demir White, 7 for 90 yards. Freddie Levan had 1 for 15. Zamat, 2 for 8. McBride, 1 for none. Smith, 1 for 1. Brooks, 1 for -1. 12 penalties for 125 yards. 1 turnover by fumble, which was the last play of the game. And 11 first downs for the Thunderbolts. So Millville now moves to 5-2 on the season. And as they try to move up the Group 4 rankings, they have 1 more game left next week, so time to close it out, Tony.
Yeah, well, we got Cherokee. We got to close out the regular season. We got to get at least 2 home playoff games now. Then that'll help us big time as far as getting back to where we were last year. I don't want to jump ahead, but we got to take care of business next week. Obviously, we took care of business today, as you can see from the stats. And let's not take away from our defense too. Our defense did an outstanding job. But again, we'll see what Cherokee has to afford us next week.
We shall see. So, now, you know what I did as I was packing up? I did a very stupid thing. And Ryan told me everybody's names. I know Rebecca Pentashine is there, and Louis Rivera, and I know and Ozzie Maury. Right. And then Anissa Zamat on the scoreboard, and our czar, our boss, Ryan Warnowski. So I remembered. How about that? An old guy remembered everything after I closed the book on it and forgot all the names. So I have to be congratulated for that. I'll put the Prevagen off for another day, right? I did say your last name wrong, didn't I? So, look, it's Norowski. I get it. I can't be perfect. I can only be like 90%.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we thank the entire crew for their efforts tonight. As tonight Millville moves to 5-2 with a 41-7 victory over Ocean City. Ocean City drops to 2-4 on the season. For Tony Trongone and the entire crew here at QBC TV, I'm Rich Van Noord saying see you next week right here against Cherokee.
Go Bolts.
This has been a QBC television production in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22 and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.